Hey, this is Dr. James Robinson, otherwise known as the Phoenix and the Cryptic, coming at you again on a Saturday morning. I want to talk about the state of racism and what can be done about racism. First of all, a lot of us talk about education, and we say that education is the key to racism. It is. Education is very much the key to ending racism. But the education I'm talking about is not found in a school. It's not found in the church. It's not found in your home. The education to end racism is found in yourself and your awareness and looking at the world through your eyes instead of the eyes of other people. A lot of time we look at the world through the eyes of others. We listen through the ears of others. We speak through the tongue of others. And we feel like if we do these things, that we will end racism. First of all, racism is manufactured by the establishment as a decoy, as a diversionary tactic to keep you off the topics, the real deal. Now keep your mind away from what's really going on. Just like sports. Sports is racism. Entertainment is racism. Religion is racism. Politics is racism. All these things are racism. And to end these things, you're going to have to therefore understand how they work. Now, educating yourself about other people are not going to do it. Sad to say. You're not going to end racism by understanding different cultures. You first start by understanding the system that you are in or a part of or being used by. Once you understand the system, economic, political, social, spiritual system, judicial, then you can understand racism. Racism is manufactured. Racism is something that is needed by those in power to keep everybody else's mind occupied. Racism is nothing like we think it is. We think racism is about color. Racism is not about color. Racism is about understanding who you are not. Understanding who you are not. Meaning, thinking that you're someone when you're not. Okay, better case scenario. We call ourselves black people, white people, red people, brown people, yellow people. We're neither one. We're human beings. But we don't call ourselves human beings. We call ourselves by a color status. We've locked ourselves into color where we feel like if we are to ever make it in this world, it's going to be based off our ethnicity, our color, and our connection to that color. We don't understand that the big deal is our association and our assembly is with the economic, social, political system that we are involved with. I mean, like, the media controls it all. The media tell us all what to think, what to see, what to feel. And we buy it. The media comes out with all kind of stats, statistics about crime and murder and illegitimacy and illiteracy. And they have a poll. I remember back in 1991 when the Gulf War was being fought, the first one, and they would come up with the Gallup polls and they would come up on the media on CNN and C-SPAN and say that 90% of the public support President George W. Herbert Walker Bush in the war against Iraq. I didn't support it. I didn't support the war against Iraq. None of my family did, and I know of a whole lot of people that didn't support that war. And it had nothing to do with color. But they make up these false statistics, these false stats, and they put them out there on the airwaves, in the on the TV, the radio, the newspaper, the magazines. They put it everywhere to make you think that everybody's behind the establishment, the administration in this war, or whatever wars are being fought. And it's not true. The majority of the people don't even speak out against anything. The majority of people don't know nothing about politics. They know nothing about how it works. They know nothing about what's going on in Washington. They know nothing about the gross national product. They don't even know what it means. And you're going to poll these people, and you're going to say, well, these people support this and that and that and this, when it's not true. But that's the media's job. The media's job is to therefore make up false stats, false news, to make you think that everybody is in support of a war, police brutality, Black Lives Matter, neo-Nazi conservatism, the skinheads, the KKK. They want you to think that everybody's a Christian or atheist. All Muslims are terrorists. And that's not so. All Muslims are not terrorists. No more than all Christians are. Or all Jews are. And you have to remember something. Being a Jew is not a race, it's a religion. Just like being a Muslim and a Christian. It's a Masonic order. All three of them are. And all three come from the same place. The Roman Catholic Church. Every one of them. Okay? Because Judaism's creed comes from Zoroastrianism. Same as Christianity and Islam. All stem from the same God, same prophets, everything. And they fight like cats and dogs, and that's a lie too. Because in the back room, they're all getting together. Yasser Arafat and Menachem Begin and Benjamin Netanyahu, Saddam Hussein, King Hussein, all of them had one thing in common. It was all 33-degree Masons. Yeah. All with 33-degree Masons. And they got you thinking that they can't stand each other. But they're brothers. They're brothers in faith. They're brothers in pledge. They're brothers in understanding. They're brothers in honor. The Jewish Arab conflict that's going on now, that also is a bunch of shit. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. If as much stuff was going on as they say is going on, there wouldn't be no Israel. No matter what the United States do. See, everything is working together. The media controls it all. The media controls everything. The media have got me and you hating one another, and we don't even know why. I mean, look at it this way. Vietnam War. So-called black people going to war over there to fight an enemy that was not an enemy, but it was made an enemy because the government and the establishment told you so. Go there and fight, get killed, get maimed, kill somebody that is not your enemy, come right back home, and can't even go in the front door into a restaurant in your own hometown. But the media tells you that you're fighting for your country. There's never been a war. There's never been one war ever fought that America has been in, I should say the United States has been in, that has ever been fought for freedom. Never. Never. For the people, never. Never been one war that's been fought for the people. It's always been fought for the corporations and the powers that be. Understand that. Never has there been one war fought for the people.